We talking about playing video games. Everybody knows it's slacking off.
Welcome back, everybody. We're Abby just... Well, Yara just died. And
Yeah. I have everything I need.
Lev is probably destroyed emotionally because she just lost her mother and her sister.
Yeah.
And she's powering through because he is a trooper. I probably said she. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you did.
Not doing that on purpose. I mixed up my he's and she's relative.
Matt calls Mrs. Kirkland every day.
My dad. Anyway,
What were you gonna say, your dad?
I don't know what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Anyway, so I want
Yeah.
to speak to the criticism of this game.
Yeah. So, do you want to give context of what?
Oh yeah,
what
totally. So I
conversation?
posted a comment on IGN where I was like,
On their Instagram.
yeah, they posted it on their Instagram and they said something along the lines of like they were talking about like all the top 5 best-selling exclusives for PlayStation,
Yeah.
and Last of Us 2 is number 4. Oh crap. Sorry, I gotta focus.
Yeah, and so Matt put a comment that was basically just like addressing the fact that people will say this game is like 6 out of 10.
Good shot, Yara. Yeah.
Like a sarcastic comment or whatever.
Yeah, I said, oh, incoming comments, people are gonna do 6 out of 10, and all these people are responding well, it is a 6 out of 10, blah 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 blah. And what I'm speaking to is, or what my frustration is people have a hard time empathizing with Abby's journey.
Sure.
They don't care.
Like even
about
if you don't you find the gameplay repetitive, or you
No,
think
no,
it's...
none of the criticism...
No, that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm about to say.
Gotcha.
Even if you find the gameplay repetitive, or the music is not there enough for you, which, whatever. I don't know. Some other criticism, I mean, there's no technical issues much. There's like occasional little glitches, but like...
It's a very
There's no
polished product.
there's no like visual glitches, that hardly ever. Like there's no weird lighting or stuff crazy happening. But I don't know, whatever it is, this game's still like an 8 out of 10, like super high quality game.
Yeah.
And so it literally is just like they don't want to play the story of the game.
Because and the point happens when we start controlling Abby.
Totally.
That's what everybody hates, and it's because everybody's so invested in Ellie, but they aren't willing to be invested in Abby. Mainly probably because she killed Joel, which I get to a degree.
Totally. I feel like that's kind of the point, though. Like,
yeah, no, that is the point.
There's an element to like, they know you're gonna feel this way when they're making this game.
Yeah.
Like they know.
Well, for the people that are, it clicked with me. I'm getting it. Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I totally. Dude, at first I was feeling weird and I was expressing that and how it was like, I don't feel like she's that likable, but it's like you're meeting her in this terrible situation, so of course you don't like her.
Well, yeah, but you have the ability to empathize.
Yeah, but now that we've gone through this whole journey, I see that she is in a very, very similar situation as Ellie. And I don't think I like her as much as Ellie, but that's probably partially because I didn't see her as a 14-year-old. Like for an entire, 10+ hour experience.
Yeah.
And get to know her and all this stuff like I have with Ellie. And also I genuinely think Ellie's personality is more likable than Ellie.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But that doesn't mean that I don't see what they're going for with
Sorry, that was so
being,
close.
like this kind of parallel to Ellie. And it's like, yeah, I get it. Like they're pointing out how I think they're just doing it actually honestly to emphasize how like how far I don't say far gone, but almost like how dark Ellie has gotten, to the point that she resembles this character that is easily just viewed as an antagonist or a villain.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Abby is a more likable character in this game than Ellie is, in my opinion.
In this game, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Ellie, from the get-go, we're like, something's up, there's tension, there's weirdness.
Yeah.
And Abby, we see her in the worst part, but we're seeing Abby, like, become redeemed.
Sure.
And we're seeing
and
Ellie...
that's really what it is.
And we're seeing Ellie in the midst of just, like... I think it's everybody. In the midst of, like, wanting revenge.
Yeah.
And it's showing it. Like, those are not likable qualities, but we're kind of on the journey, and we empathize more with Ellie because we love Joel, and we saw him die.
Totally.
But that's powerful. It's a
Yeah.
storytelling device to make you want. And what's so powerful to me is, I like. At this point when I was playing by myself, I was like falling in love with Abby as a character.
Sure.
I was like, oh my gosh, like,
Yeah.
When she's like, "You're my people," when she takes
Yeah.
out that guy who kills,
Yeah.
Yara, I'm like,
Now it's
she's
like,
awesome.
oh, I don't really want to kill Abby like I used to.
No.
In the beginning of the game.
No, totally, 100%. Like you heard it in the first episode for me. I was like dreading it. I was like, oh my gosh, are we gonna play as the villain? Are we gonna play as that? But the truth is, there is no villain in this game. Like so far, like we haven't experienced a main villain. It just is showing humanity.
Ellie is just as much a villain to Abby's story as Abby is a villain to Ellie's story.
Correct, and Joel is a villain.
Cover me.
Yeah,
Right, like they're all human beings.
Yeah.
They're all messed up.
Yeah, and I appreciate the honesty of the storytellers in this
Abby.
game.
Hold up.
Killed those wolves. It doesn't matter. I'm getting off this island. Which way?
Like she's just
There's
loyal
a
to
radio
Lev now.
station. Up ahead.
Yeah, it's great.
We're gonna cut through.
Anyway, continue, sorry.
I
How far is this
appreciate the
Haven place
honesty
from
in this
here?
game because
Still got a ways to go.
they're not saying, "Oh, what's the next like chapter for Joel's character?" Like Joel's story is basically done.
Lev, get
The
the ladder
reality
for me.
is he's gonna get brutally murdered in this world. So they're more saying, what is the next chapter of the story for this world, not just for these characters. Like, oh, we like Ellie, we want her to do something really cool. It's like, no, like the world is bigger. We need to see
In
how
here.
the world affects characters like Joel and Ellie.
Yeah, totally.
And I appreciate that.
No, me too. It's a very, very smart. I appreciate so much about this game. Especially, I appreciate the risks that they take.
Oh, totally.
And for me, like these people that are just like, oh, it sucks, it sucks, it sucks. I'm like, listen, irregardless if you agree with the characters or not, and you agree with this, like if you like the story or not, you can't deny the quality and the thought and the effort put into this game.
Yeah.
So to say, oh, it's a 3 is like, well, that's like, I get it. If you don't like it, fine. But like, you can say, oh, I'm not a huge fan of the story.
Sure.
But everything else in this game is so great, and the story might not be my taste, but it's good for other people. So, like, my opinion, I would give it maybe like an 8 or 9 out of 10, just based off the quality alone, all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But people aren't doing that.
Yeah.
They're saying it sucks and it's not a good game just because they disagree with the story. But the story backs itself up.
Totally.
There is nothing, like, to me, I think about Game of Thrones. The new Game of Thrones season sucks. It's not good.
Yeah.
The last season is terrible.
Yeah.
It's not, and the reason it's not good is because you can see the lack of effort put in.
Totally.
You have
They
all
just
these.
wanted to move on.
You have these overarching what?
The creators or whatever, they just wanted to move on.
They
right?
wanted to move on, and you can sense that. They actually kind of said that.
Yeah.
And the overarching stories that have been building the whole entire series are so rushed at the end, and that's like a fact, and you see it and you know it.
Yeah.
In this game, there is no aspect of that. They take their time, they tell the story, and it's impactful and it's brilliant. And you might disagree with some of the options, or sorry, the actions of the characters. And the other thing
it's
is,
like you should.
Yeah.
They do terrible things.
the only thing I could listen to is like,
Thank God.
would it? Ooh, yeah.
Is that Haven?
Gosh.
Would it be better
Yeah.
if?
What's left of it?
Sorry, let's.
Yeah, this is good.
Lev, where are the boats?
On the docks. Past the fires.
Then we better get down there before they're all gone, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We're not dying on this island.
I know.
Let's get down there.
Love it. Love it.
So good.
Is the story? It's like, would it be better if it switches back and forth between Ellie and Abby each day?
Yeah, no, I'm questioning that a little bit. It feels long playing as Abby.
I agree.
I thought it was
felt
going to
that.
be a little quicker, like,
Where do we go?
I don't know. I'd
Follow
be
the
curious to
stone
see what the
bridges.
timing is and the content-wise.
Okay.
No, totally.
Follow my
Is there
lead.
truly more time with Abby, or does it just feel longer because you're so excited about Ellie? Or
All right. So what's awesome about this is right now the wolves and the stars are fighting,
That's
and we're
so
just
cool.
we're going through it.
Yeah, that's so good. Such a good background. This dude. Oh, these people.
Yeah. Well, they're fighting each other.
Yeah,
The wolves,
sure.
and I'm just kind of sneaking back.
Yeah, no need to kill every single person on the battlefield.
But yeah, exactly. I think it's actually what they would do.
Yeah, totally. The characters, they would not go out of their way to kill.
Killing each other. Girl screaming. Straight up experiencing the war.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, this game is great, man. Like, I think I would have loved don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard to say. Part of me wants to like have the first part of the game be like Abby's like intro with her dad, where you really know who he is.
Yeah.
And like kind of get to like her a little bit as a character, because there's some really good moments between her and her dad that it's like, I really like you as a character.
Sure.
And then I don't know, maybe that would have been confusing. I'm sure they thought of a bunch of different ways to twist the story. But yeah, like,
Oh my gosh.
it's interesting for sure.
I agree. I think there's a lot of different ways, but here's the thing. I think they thought about those things.
Totally.
I think that they
and
thought
that's kind of
about
what I'm thinking through is like, because I mean, it's not like that's necessarily a whole lot better, because then it's like, okay, why is she killing Joel? I don't know. It's just like it feels. There's weird aspects to that. I don't think there's a perfect way to tell this story, because I don't think this story is. I don't know. It's a very. There's a lot going on.
Abby, we can
so.
use that horse.
Yeah.
Look,
No,
come
I
on.
agree with you. I think those
know
are all
how to
valid
ride?
things.
More or less. Hang on.
But again, it's this all hit for me.
Keep low.
Every story aspect is hit for me,
Totally.
Just
and we're
keep
going to
pointing
continue
the way.
to see it.
Up
Here we go.
ahead.
Let's just focus in.
Here we go. Get ready.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Stab him in the nuts.
Hello.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow. That was like in between your fire ranges.
Damn it. Oh God. Haven.
I think this is one of the most
Should we
impressive
still go
set
there?
pieces in the game.
I don't know.
This is really cool.
The boats are there.
Fuck it. Nothing is stopping us.
Nothing is stopping us.
Hang on!
Abby! Oh, fuck! Get away from us!
Shut the butt. Shut the horse in the butt.
Shut the butt.
Hang on, we're going through! Which way to the docks? Up and over the hill. Abby, Ryder! Cover us! Oh God! Whoa!
Woo!
The horse! Forget it. We have to keep moving. Right there. The docks. Okay. We gotta get out of here.
So much going on, like visually.
Imagine
Abby,
like
this
living in
way.
a city and like
Oh my gosh,
war
the town
breaks out
burns
and you're
down.
like experiencing and seeing everything on fire.
Yeah, imagine the like people
on.
that were just kind of living here that aren't like part of the battle.
Don't leave any of these freaks alive! Put those freaks down!
You know, actually, let's action it.
Yeah, sure. Oh, you had the fire ones on. I was like, holy cow, what's going on? I just glitched.
You're not getting out of here.
Yes, I am.
You're at super low health. Do you want to heal?
Over the hill.
Don't mind me, I'm healing.
Mechanic? You're such a good addition to this game. Like, I could just tell it feels so much more satisfying.
Oh, yeah,
to play,
totally. And it's tension.
To melee. Yeah, because in the last game it was like it's just whoever punches first, like whether or not you win.
On me! Hurry!
So I'm glad there's like a back and forth mechanic.
Come on, Abby! Lev! Up here!
It's such a good. It's like
Yeah.
so much tension. You're experiencing
So
war, but you're not a part of it, but you are. Like,
Yeah, well, and then I think just bringing these two characters together as well.
We gotta get out of here fast!
Yeah, you really root for them.
Well, but also just one vein full-on scar or horrifying.
Yeah, it's a wolf and a scar.
Yeah, it's like brilliant. There's just like duality.
Can I get it this way? I'm going. Okay.
Hold it up for 11.
Grab!
John Cena! I agree, there are John Wick equivalents.
Yeah.
Abby! I'm okay! Come on!
Holy cow.
Stupid to come back.
Fuck you!
Losing her backpack.
Yeah, take it.
You're a damn disgrace.
That was insane.
Let's go, big boy.
Damn you.
That was close. Dang.
Oh. God. That's a scar. That's gonna leave a mark. Third scar. No more Kool-Aid for you. No more Kool-Aid for you. No. Oh gosh.
Goodness.
Come on. I always think he's gonna go for it.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Attack.
3.
Oh, there you go.
His freaking face.
Gosh, yeah.
You? Gosh, this guy is like. Don't let up.
He's a playable character.
The game's like. The game cuts right here and you're playing as him for 3 days.
He kills it.
No. You're playing as him for 3 days. Like the game cuts. Just like doing some props. Ding dong. There's some Kool-Aid at the door.
Gosh.
God damn it. Are you okay?
Seriously. Yeah. You got him worried.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get the crap out of here.
Come on, Abby!
You okay?
Got one!
Get the heck out of here.
Get in!
So I thought.
Huh?
I thought that guy was gonna.
Oh yeah, good job. Wonder who won.
Right?
Isaac's dead.
Yeah.
Or at least he seems to be dead.
Did she shoot him in the head?
No, I shot him in like the heart, I guess.
Oh,
or like
okay.
the right, maybe the lungs or something. Your home's on fire.
Yeah.
And your sister is dead.
Yeah.
And your mom's dead. And you killed your mom. It's a lot, Lev. I'm sorry. Man.
Yeah.
Here.
Ginger's, Dysplasia, so much. It was for you?
Yeah.
Oh, Abby.
Oh my gosh.
You like almost forget. You're like, oh yeah, oh crap.
I know. I keep remembering like throughout the gameplay.
You're like, oh crap, we're leading up to this moment.
back, like, jeez.
And you think about it from her perspective.
So good.
The last time we saw her as Ellie, you're like, who the heck? What happened? But she's just
Yeah.
gone through all of this.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Let's get out of the rain.
Yeah.
The hell?
Oh. Oh my gosh, this is.
Is that?
Oh gosh.
Stay behind me.
Oh my goodness. Gosh.
Be careful.
It's almost worse, like knowing.
Yeah.
Gosh. Gosh.
Abby.
Dang.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah, no, oh my gosh. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Gosh, man.
Yeah.
That I
Thoughts?
feel like I remember her dropping the map.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Well, yeah, she pulls out the map and she's like, "Hey, you good over here and you mark down
Yeah.
and you better match up."
Oh, that's right.
Right,
Yeah.
that's- so she
no,
has
but
it
then
out.
like no, but like I'm saying when they leave.
Yeah.
And she has it out and I 'cause she's like traumatized or
Yeah,
whatever.
she just stabbed a pregnant woman.
Yeah, exactly. And so she like I think like Tommy grabs her or whatever and she drops it and I was like, oh wait, don't you need that? And then yeah, and
There you
so
go.
but it's like okay, it's part of the story. I love those are the kinds of things I love.
Yeah.
when you notice stuff.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's like obvious. It's like
Yeah,
they're doing
yeah.
this 'cause this is
I didn't
gonna
notice that at
happen.
all before. I
No,
was like,
yeah. But I just like those little touches.
Sure.
Because
everything is thought out.
Yeah.
Everything
oh
is
my
thought out
gosh,
in this
so
game.
thought out.
Again, if you go back and you listen, you can look it up on YouTube. Just listen to all the dialogue that all the
Yeah.
characters have, all the like guys that you kill and stuff.
Yeah.
And the clickers too. They're like, and you're like, oh, I remember that in story. No, but like all of them are talking about things. Like you can hear them saying, oh, do you hear about what Isaac might be doing?
Yeah.
When you're Ellie.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You're like, oh, you're Isaac. He might be shipping
Sure.
us out. Like there's like things like that are like pre, and it's all thought out.
Yeah.
It's a very
It's great.
cohesive. Like this whole thing is
Yeah.
very cohesive.
So cool.
Anyway.
Love it.
All right.
All right.
You know what tomorrow's episode is going to be? It's
Oh
going to
my
be some
gosh.
good stuff,
So
man.
good.
We're coming back to the moment.
Yep.
The moment where we were left on a cliffhanger, and
For real.
it's going to be awesome.
Can't wait.
I'm excited.
All right.
All right.
Catch you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Ooh, die.
So good.
It's so good.
I'm just pumped, man. I'm
How-
just like, let's go.
How do people not like this game? How do people not like
I
this
don't
game?
know.
I don't care about Abby. Shut up.
Yeah.
All right.